Good afternoon. It's currently the 2nd of February, and in case you can't tell, we have snow out there. Now, that wouldn't be too surprising if you think about it, because it's February, but this is the first snow we've had all year. It just started this past evening, and so now I'm going to be going out looking for some snow shots for the first time this winter. At this point, I'm not going to try going up to Snoqualmie Pass, which I normally would do, but frankly, it's a weekend and you're going to get every skier in the Pacific Northwest up there, and it's going to be impossible finding a place to park even. So I'm going to look around locally and see what I can find around here that look like good winter scenes, and I hope you'll enjoy coming along. Well, I had a pretty good idea of some shots I wanted to take at a certain local location. It's a park here that it turns out that they decided to close up for the day, and they actually have the gate barred, so I can't even get in there. So at this point, I'm going to just be taking my camera with an all-purpose walk-around lens in the car. I'm going to be driving around. If I see anything interesting, I'll pop out and grab some shots, and if not, I guess I can probably shoot from the car itself. So let's see if I can find anything. For example, look at those plants ahead of us right there. I'm not sure they're berries or some sort of bud or something, but I like the way that they stand out against the winter background. I'm going to try going in with a very close shot on them and try to isolate them against the wintry background. Looks like the snow is turning to hail here again, which seems to happen when I go out shooting a lot. But one of the standard rules of composition that I'm sure every photographer has heard is simplify, simplify, simplify. Well, I don't like simplicity that much, especially in winter. I like complexity. I like a riot of textures and tonalities and colors, if color is appropriate at that time. And so the trick is to contain complexity so it doesn't turn into chaos. And over here, I don't know if you can see it, but over here there's a stand of fallen branches and things like that over there, and they're covered with snow and they look beautiful to me. And so I'm going to try to get a picture of those while making sure that it isn't completely chaotic. So here's to complexity. Over here we have an interesting scene because there's one leaf hanging on, very dead leaf, but hanging on that tree there. I am going to use a very, very narrow aperture so I can try to get that close up in on that with everything else blurred behind it. So we'll see how that one turns out. So I've got pretty tight in here. So I've got this at the far end of telephoto range, f5.6, which give a nice shallow depth of field and fast enough speed to handhold. Nice. Different location here, but a similar phenomenon. The dead leaves hanging off a snowy branch. I'm going to do another close-up, but this time I'm going to open it up a bit more to about 8 on f8, because at this point I'm thinking that the 5.6 might be too shallow depth of field for shooting at a full 200 millimeter extension. So we'll see how this comes out. Since we're actually getting some blue sky up here too, I'm going to try to take some shots of the bare branches, because they silhouetted, not really silhouetted, but almost silhouetted against the sky. I'll see how these turn out. Well, it's now several days later, and while there's still a little snow around here, it's melting pretty fast, and it was really never all that photogenic. So I'm heading up further north, up toward North Bend and Snoqualmie, where we might be able to get some more snow in the higher elevations. We're also supposed to be getting decent sunset light today, but I am not really seeing the clouds for it yet. So this may just be a scouting trip, and we'll see what I can log down for new locations in the future. So at any rate, we'll see what we can find. Well, I hope you enjoyed that travelogue. I think you'll agree that the scenery around here is absolutely beautiful. However, I wasn't able to find much in the way of compositions. As I was going, I was getting further and further and deeper snow, and I finally found a view that I really liked. And I tried to pull over to get the to take a photo, and got stuck in the road facing sideways across it. I finally managed to maneuver myself out to a point where I could stop the car, and I just went out and very quickly took a couple handhold shots there. If either of them came out okay, you will see them here. On the way driving up here, I did see one interesting river composition, but I really couldn't pull off that time because there were no spaces to pull there. I have now pulled off a bit ahead of that. It may be a decision I come to regret, but I'm going to have to run out and take a couple quick grab shots handheld. Obviously, once again, I don't have a chance to vlog these things, but if they come out okay, here they are right now. Yes, I'm out of the snowbank. Praise the Lord.